There's some beautiful messages coming through this sunrise powwow, and I'm going to try to get them out to you as quickly as possible. So if you've found this message has reached you in any way, that there is something in here for you, and I don't even know what it is. So the messages that have been being shared is that currently right now we are in this slingshot. And the slingshot is taking us back through, for some in the collective, it may be for the last 6 months. For others, it may be for the last decade. It could be the last couple of years. It could be through your entire awakening journey, however long that may be. So as we are pulled back through, it is not for you to leave the slingshot, to immerse yourself in it. It's beautiful, to see it, feel it, heal it. And to do that through the cocoon and the protection that you are in this slingshot, in this bubble. And what I'm being shown, it has like Top Gun vibes, that you are ready to soar. And I received the lion that we met in the inner earth portal, the Lyran, that when we had gone through that portal, we had seen in Soul Mirrored, we had seen the rainbow rays, like these glasses they were wearing. And that Lyran keeps coming back as we're integrating the gifts and messages that are received. And he's wearing these like really cool glasses. They're like a galaxy, and through them you can see the galaxy. This is showing me like this, it's ready to launch, is the message that was coming through. It's time for us to launch, and you may feel tension, you may feel tightness in your shoulders. You can hear the crows coming through. I love morning birds. But you feel tightness in your shoulder plex. You may feel, if you've had any past shoulder injuries, you may feel like that is ramping back up. It's not. It's just fully releasing the held trauma, stored emotions within the fascia of the shoulders. And our fascia runs as a weaved web throughout our entire body, working from the feet up, the hands in, and the neck down, allows us to really meet the fascia where it's tangled, where it's tight, where it's sticky. So we're in this ready to launch mode, and it keeps coming through. It's just like, okay, we're doing the check and balance of our systems. We're kind of going through everything just to make sure that we are ready to go when the time comes. And I'm not given a date. I know the Lionsgate portal has a lot to do with this. There's also the new moon tomorrow. There's the day out of time on the 25th. On the 26th is the new year starts for the Mayan calendar. So there is a lot of transition, and there's also timeline convergences. So when we're ready to launch, when this slingshot lets go, it's pulled you back through everything you have been through. It is for you to celebrate how far you've come. There may be moments and highs and lows, and it's just this influx and flows of what you may have felt at that time. And for some, it may be dark. And you may be going through many in the collective are going through a lot of ascension symptoms and old wounds and memories and grief. A lot of grief is coming up. When you stay in gratitude and you color it, I just can't explain how important color is to this journey. And it is really the key to upcycling and getting out of those pockets of trauma or grief that you are being brought back through. But it's to sit in gratitude. It's like taking this ride, and you're going back through everything that you have been through, everything you've accomplished, how far you come, all the people who've been here to support you, all of the complete 180s that your life has done. And then as you go through it and you sit in gratitude, and it's like you're waving to all of all the versions of you that have gone through that with you, and you're celebrating and thanking them, and there's just a celebration and dancing and singing, and there's, when you look at it through the lens of love joy as you're going through this, that's what it is. That lens of love joy, that lens of color, that lens of the galaxies opening before you. When you look through the lens of love joy, of gratitude, of expansion, of illumination, of transcendence, the possibilities are endless. So as you're pulled back through and you're sitting in gratitude and you're coloring the moments, and you're kind of on this parade, it's a wave. You get to wave to everyone, and all of your guides, all of the divine Father, Mother, God, all of the collective and galaxy support that we have right now is in that launch preparation. And you have to go back to the very beginning to actually get pulled back far enough to achieve the launch that's needed for you to rise, where you have fully restored the intrinsic source energy into your universal playground, into the collective's universal playground, into the galactical, universal, and cosmic playgrounds. You got to be pulled back through. So you might be halfway through and you're like, oh my goodness, I don't want to go back to those darker times. Go back in love, go back in celebration, go back in gratitude. Look through it through the lens of love joy. And you are going to be pulled all the way back to the beginning. And it may be the beginning of this year, it may be the beginning of your journey, it may be the beginning of when the dark meets the light, it may be the dark night of your soul. Wherever you are taken is perfectly aligned for you. But you got to go all the way back for your team to finally launch you. And this launch is going to take you places that you have only ever begun to dream of. And it's just, you see a glimpse and a sliver of that dream, of that vision. You are going to be sent all the way to up, in a rise up to your highest timeline. You are going to soar. And I feel like that's where those Top Gun, like the Top Gun song, the vibes are coming through, that you're going to soar. And it's eagles and it's majestic. It's the phoenix rise up. But you are going to be able to see, expand your horizon. That message came through the other day. Expand your horizon beyond anything you can comprehend. And when you feel like you've expanded it far enough, go further, because that's the magnitude of where you are going to be and where you are becoming. And all of this is happening from the inside out, inside, outside, upside, and down. This is what you are preparing for. And the biggest message that has been consistent, there's a few of them, but it is finish what you started. And it could be in the now moment, finish what you started. It could be, I am multidimensional, multi-passionate, so I have color creation projects kind of all over the place. It's finish what you started. Whatever comes to you first, when you hear finish what you started, that's where you start. And you will be guided and given and granted and gifted all of the energy and guidance and support that you need to complete it. And then you celebrate yourself for it. It could be just organizing your home or cleaning out that junk drawer or that closet that you have. It could be purging, releasing, removing, clearing, cleansing. It could be giving things away that you no longer need or haven't touched in a while. It could be just finishing your book, writing that last chapter, sending that email, reaching out to whoever that is left unfinished. Finish what you started. And in the now moment, being present in it, finish what you start. If you begin again to finish what you started, and then celebrate. The celebration and gratitude and love joy, sitting in that frequency, is so vital and so important as we are launched forward and we are getting us ready to soar. So the launch countdown has begun, and I don't know when that you will be set fully free to completely expand, to soar in your own rainbow rise up. But you've done the work. Look how far you've come. Celebrate yourself. Sit in gratitude and love joy. And love joy is a new frequency of the highest timeline available to us. It's combining the two frequencies, and that puts us in just its core. In the core of it, it puts us into a Christ consciousness resonance, coherence, and convergence. And that is what the next couple months are. And then the last message is coming through is everything's been, it's very simplified. How can I best serve the Divine Father, Mother, God today? It's asking me to rest, reset, rejuvenate, realign, all of the re's, R-E. And when I asked what that meant, it was resonance, energy, and returning to your essence. Everything with a re, starting with a re, is returning to you, returning to Christ, returning to Christ consciousness. It's removing anything that no longer serves your highest good, because you're returning that energy back, and you're sending it back to be fully transmuted, alchemized, and harmonized and transcended back into light. And then you're receiving it back. And this month has been all about receiving. But as we move through the energies that are pulling us backwards through this slingshot to launch us forwards, this energy is so massive over the next 8 days. And I really encourage you to tap into your intuitive channel, tap into your Christ conscious connection, your resonance with the energies around you, and continue to live in love joy, to continue to allow yourself to be ready for launch. And when you launch, your shoulder plexus, your wings are ready, is what I'm being told. So you will be launched into the unimaginable, into bliss, into love, into just the galaxies of energies that are waiting for you from within. You are the universe inside you. I love how these realizations of all the messages come forth when I am able to stand grounded on the Divine Mother, to receive the information within her powwows and just to let it go, to release it. And I just sit in so much gratitude for all that have joined me on this journey, that are continuing to still be here throughout this message, and get ready to launch. Continue to celebrate, to dance, to live in love joy, to let it all go, to finish what you started, and return to your essence, return to your, and elevate, rise up to the resonance that's waiting for you. I will see you in the skies. I will see you in your soar. I will see you on the other side of this rainbow.